Hey, pedal people, it's Pedal Guy here. How you doing? Today what we're going to do is we're going to check out the brand new NuX Mighty Plug headphone amplifier. And we're going to get started right now. Well, hey, it's Scott at the Pedal Guy here. I hope you're having a great day. Now, if this is your first visit to our channel, make sure you take a second and click on that subscribe button down there and ring that bell so you can stay up to date with all of our videos. And if you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, be sure to like and follow us so you can stay up to date with all of our activities, because we do post daily and we'd love to hear from you. Well, the NuX Mighty Plug is a $69 headphone amplifier that incorporates all of the power that you find with all of the Mighty amps from NuX, all wrapped up into this neat little headphone amplifier for under 70 bucks. It has Bluetooth, so it links up to your iPhone. It's great for acoustic guitars. It's great for electric guitars. It's great for bass. It really is a jack of all trades, and it has been an absolute blast to use so far. So I hope you stick around for the next few minutes so I can show you what it's all about. Right from the top down, you can see that you have got a pivoting jack, so you can plug this into just about any guitar you can find, or bass for that matter. Remember, it works with bass. On one side here, you've got your power, you've got your reset. On the bottom, you've got your headphone jack. On the other side, you've got your Bluetooth audio indicator, you've got your low battery indicator, and you've got a micro USB port. And at the top, I'll show you what this does in just a second, but let me just speak to the micro USB port very quickly. It will go up to 3 hours on a single charge. That's the port that you would charge it from. It can also be used as a USB audio interface. You just simply have to download the ASIO driver from the NuX website. So not only do you get all of the amp power as a headphone amp, you can also plug it right in and use it in a digital form with your favorite DAW. So again, 69 bucks and you get all that. It's pretty cool. Now, turning it on is a breeze. You just simply press and hold the power switch, turns on in just a second. Now, the cool thing about this is that, like all of the other Mighty products, you don't necessarily have to use the app right off the bat. You can use it in an analog fashion where you just simply access the most basic functions right from this one button. On the top, you go from your clean channel to your overdrive channel to your dirty channel to your acoustic channel. There are acoustic IRs built into this. So even if you don't have an acoustic guitar, you can use the acoustic IRs with your electric. I mean, come on. Now, if you also press and hold, this will change it to bass mode, where you have 3 different modes to choose from. I believe there's a funk bass, an overdrive bass, a distortion bass, and you just go from bass mode 1 to mode 2 to mode 3 and back. Now, if you want to switch back, of course, over to the guitars, just press and hold again, and there you go. And that's really all there is to it. So it's got a lot going for it, and we haven't even plugged in the app yet. So to do that, you just simply have to download it from the App Store, whether it's on the Android or whether it's on iOS, install it, and then link it up via Bluetooth, and you're good to go. Okay, assuming that you have hooked up the Mighty Plug to the app on your phone, I'm going to take you through the interface very quickly here. So when you first load up the interface, if you want to start making changes to the amp, you know, like select a different channel or something like that, you just use the app to do it, and you can see that the LED is changing along with it as I'm making these adjustments. So if I go to bass, there's pop, there's rock, and there's funk. If I switch back to guitar, there's clean, overdrive, distortion, amp simulator. From there, you have all of these different variables to choose from. As far as like a noise gate, you've got a noise gate with a threshold and sustain. It's pretty self-explanatory. You have a stomp box before the amplifier, and from here you've got touch wah, univibe, tremolo, phaser, boost, a tube screamer drive, and a fuzz. From there, you've got your amp. Now, you have various amps per channel. So with the clean channel, you're going to get a twin reverb, you're going to get a JC120, and you're going to get a Tweed Deluxe. If you go to overdrive, you'll get other amps there. If you go to distortion, you'll get other amps there. And when you go to acoustic guitars, you've got all of them set up as impulse responses. From there, you've got, now still continuing on the clean channel here, you've got the impulse responses where you've got 112, 212 cabinets to choose from. And then you've got your modulation effects where you have 6 different kinds of modulation, and they are mono unless they say specifically they're stereo effects. From there, you've got your, and you can select those at any given time. From there, you've got your delay, where you've got four different types of delay built in, and you've also got four different kinds of reverb built in as well. So you've got a lot going right from the get-go, and you can set it up the way you want it. You can save it as a preset, and then you can disconnect it from the phone and just use the headphone amp itself and just call it up from here. So if you set up like a clean channel just the way you want it, you can save it, and then what will happen is you unplug it, and then when you call up the clean channel on here, even when it's not connected up to the phone, then you've got that built in for you. Now, you've also got a drum track built in. So to turn it on, just turn it on at like so. And you can change the tempo either by using the slider, or you can tap it in if you want to. You've also got a master volume. And you've got, of course, several different types to work with here. So it's quite easy to work with. It's all gesture based, so you just have to know what you're doing when you're working with it. Sometimes phones can be a little funny like that, right? You also have jam tracks. Let me go back to the drums there and turn that off real quick. You have a jam track here. So just like with the rest of the Mighty series, where you have all these jam tracks that have already been built into the app, that's all available for you here as well, where you have backing tracks that are just very generic and they have a key. And then you have artist tracks that were made by some of NuX's artists that you can use as well. And then, of course, you've got the Bluetooth settings, and this is where you can just, turn off and on the eco mode if you want to. You can change to a different amp if you happen to have another one of the Mighty amps. But really, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and check out some of the presets. So let's get to it. All right, so that's a brief tour of the brand new NuX Mighty Plug headphone amplifier. I'm sure you'll agree there's a lot here under the hood, and for the price point, again, it's one of those must-have sort of value items that will make it more fun for you to play wherever and whenever you'd like. So for more information on this product and the other products that we carry, please visit us at thepedalguy.com. Also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks and have a great day.